What is Indy Wrestling School? I'm going to tell you why I think it's important right after this. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Subscribe if you're interested. Indy Wrestling Channel is going to be a channel that's aimed towards the pro wrestler, towards the timekeeper, towards the referee, anybody who's looking to make it on the independent scene. And I know what you're thinking. Who the f*** are you? And you're right. Who the f*** am I? That got real deep real quick. I started in independent professional wrestling in 2002. I was training to become a pro wrestler like most of us want to do. I did that for a number of years, and eventually in 2007 I started running my own promotion. Later became World One Wrestling. We run out of New Jersey. I've done some other shows, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, things like that. But primarily I've ran shows in New Jersey. I'm not a big success story, but I do think it's important that a channel like this exists, because when I was starting, I had a lot of questions, and I had nothing but time on my hands, and I just wanted to learn. So like I said, this is a channel for everybody. I'm going to interview referees, independent wrestlers, people who've helped me along the way. I've been lucky and fortunate to learn under some of the best names in the business, and I want to pass that along to everybody out there. I'm going to share with you some of my successes and a lot of my failures, because I think you learn a lot more from failures than you do from success. Look, I've made a lot of mistakes in doing this, and I hope that by explaining them to you, you can kind of see them from my perspective, and you can see a way to maybe avoid those things and not make dumb mistakes or embarrass yourself like I did plenty of times. The bottom line is we're all fans, right? We all want to do this. We all want to be a part of this. And my goal with this channel is that it's going to help you get better and get there quicker than anywhere else. Now, just as a side note, this is not a substitute for in-ring training or anything like that. I'm not really going to go over the mechanics of what it takes to be a professional wrestler. I think that needs to be done inside a wrestling ring with trainers far better than me. You know, you have places like the Monster Factory, the ECWA school, the CZW school. There's so many schools out there, but there's a lot of good ones too, and I think it's important that right off the bat we just say this is not to teach you how to do anything physical in the ring, and I could show you at least the things I've learned along the way. I think the first thing I realized when I got into the business was that it needed to be fun. I was going to stop doing it when it wasn't fun, and I've definitely taken breaks over the course of the 10 or so years I've been doing this when it stopped being fun. And I think that's important, that you realize that whether you want to be a wrestler, a promoter, a booker, whatever you want to be, you need to enjoy it. I mean, I guess the first thing right off the bat is assess your goals. Is your goal to make money, to have fun? For me, it was to have fun, and I wasn't so concerned about making money. And I know that's a big no-no in the business, but my whole focus was to enjoy myself and to have a great time doing this. And anytime it stopped being fun, I always had to take a step back and take some time off. And I think that's important. A lot of times guys wrestle hurt. They wrestle miserable, and I don't think that's smart. I think you need to sometimes take that step back and relax and enjoy yourself and start to love the business again. I think that's so important, because at the end of the day, we're all fans. And if you're not enjoying it in the ring, I think that comes across, and I think the fans know that. And that's it for my introduction. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to put out new videos all the time. We're going to interview some of the big names on the independent wrestling scene. We're going to share our tips, secrets, tricks, you name it. I'm an open book, so if you guys have questions, please ask them below. Please subscribe to this channel. We have a lot of good things coming out, and I'll see you next time.